Hi everyone, so this is a review for Regina. So here we see a blue eye, and you can tell that it's a blue eye because the brown is concentrated right around the pupil and everything else is blue. And as you know from my other videos, that around the pupil, that's the area of the GI tract. And you can see, I think I have a video, just like take a look at my other videos in the past. There's videos that show the iridology chart where everything is located. But right around the pupil is the GI, and GI part is the part that gets gunked up the most, if you pardon my language. Um, that when you eat the wrong types of foods, that's where they go first. So if you're eating a lot of animal products, a lot of processed foods, that's the area that has to deal with it before it gets to the rest of your organs. And that's why when you look on the iris to see, like, where's the problems, it's always starts out in, unless there's like really kind of special circumstances, most of the time it starts out around the in the GI, and then goes to other organs after that from there. So and that's exactly what we're seeing here. So right around the pupil, right around GI stomach area, that's where the brown is. As you start to change your diet, you will start to see that brown go away, and it's going to be a more uniform color. Now, after the brown, do you see that kind of like a whitish shade? That's not normal either. That's because when the eyes start and the body starts to get toxified, for lack of a better term, um, it starts to go from, like, in the eyes you see it going from white to yellow to dark yellow to like a brown shade, um, and then eventually, I mean, if you keep on that path, to like almost black color. And actually it's funny that I mentioned the going to black colors because my grandma last week said that your eyes were actually really dark brown before, and right now they're almost turning like a greenish shade, right? But she's like, oh yeah, before they were like really dark brown. So and it just shows you the level of toxicity that I had as a child, because I was just not eating anything that was, green or, alive at all, like any fruits, very little vegetables, just mostly meat and potatoes, So, and I ate a lot of meat as a child as well. So it's just, just the level of toxicity, and that's what happened. And as, you pull away from it and you start to get back on the foods that are right for our species as humans, you start to see that your eyes start to get lighter, and you also experience, a change in your health as well. Um, so that's what you will start to see. So the brown is going to go, that lighter shade is going to go. And do you see how in between that light color, the whitish kind of film, do you see how it's kind of got little blue spots all over? That's your true eye color. If you zoom in on your eye, you can really see it, but it's like it's not a very, it's like a grayish blue you have, like your real eye color. It's but it's not that white that's sitting over top. It's like it's a light blue that it's gonna be, but it's not gonna be like a sky blue, but more like towards the gray. But it's definitely neither of these colors that you're seeing right now. Also, what we see here is we see nerve rings going around. So that means you're putting too much stress on yourself, and your nervous system is basically all messed up. And again, if you're eating the wrong types of food, specifically animal protein, your body has a hard time digesting it. And if you look up adrenal failure, a lot of the times people experience that because adrenals are sitting on top of the kidneys, and if the kidneys cannot process it, then the adrenals start having problems. They start to excrete wrong levels of hormones, so it starts out different types of reactions, and it's, as you start to go back to more plant-based diet, even if you don't go raw, just go plant-based, meaning eating more vegetables and fruits, even if they're not in a raw state, but in eating less meats and processed foods. And every little bit helps. Everything that's going in your body makes a difference. It either makes your situation better or worse. So every time you choose not to eat something that's really kind of not meant for you to eat, you make your situation better. And over time, these little efforts really add up. So it's not like, kind of being a hero one time out of the day and then the rest time eating. Just do every little bit at a time, and ease into the process. If you're not doing this already, ease into the process and slowly start to, just make it a little better every time, and you'll see that your health will start to change. So thank you so much for sending it. And again, if you guys would like me to review your eye pictures, I will leave a link on how to do that down below. And also, I have a book for sale on how to go from a regular diet to a raw food diet, and just how to psychologically switch from liking, sandwiches and, our regular staple foods to going on a more raw food diet, and, finding your balance there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.